Hey everyone! Alright, so welcome to this breastfeeding update for Ewan. He is 8 months now, just over 8 months, and today is also VEDA Day 7. So yeah, today's going to be a breastfeeding update, see what we're doing, as far as breastfeeding is concerned. We are still breastfeeding. Ewan hasn't had any formula. There was a time there where I thought maybe I was going to have to give up breastfeeding because of the growth issues and things like that Ewan was going through, but I was able to increase my supply, as I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the last video, and so since I was able to increase my supply, I didn't have to go to formula, which I was really happy about. I'm absolutely not against formula in any way whatsoever. As far as nutrition is concerned, but really two reasons why I really want to continue to breastfeed, for like my own, not talking about Ewan's health and growth, whatever, but just for me personally, is I really love the bond of breastfeeding. Actually, the breastfeeding, I wouldn't want to pump and express milk and have him get breast milk that way. If that was the case, if I had to exclusively pump, I'd probably just give him formula. But I really love the bond, but also it's a convenience thing. For me, I'm the primary person that that feeds him, so regardless of if I'm breastfeeding or if I was bottle feeding, I'm the one that gets up with him through the night and who's with him during the day, because my husband works during the week, during the day, and so just for me, it's just much more convenient for me to breastfeed than have to deal with bottles. So I was really, I mean, it would be wonderful for once in a while to not have to pump and to just give him a bottle, and not have to worry about being engorged if someone else, feeds him a bottle, like, and not having to pump to whatever anyways. It would be wonderful to sleep through the night and not have to worry about that, but for the time, like, it doesn't compensate, I guess. I still have to get up with him most of the time, if anything, for 5 nights through the week if Jason were to stay up with him on the weekends. And it's more convenient for me to breastfeed. My doctor was very adamant that I continue to breastfeed if that's what I want. If I wanted to give him formula, she would support me in that decision as well. But if I wanted to breastfeed, then she was absolutely encouraging me to do whatever I could to continue to do that. And since I was able to increase my supply with fenugreek, I didn't have to give him formula, and I was really happy and proud of myself for not giving up and not just kind of throwing in the towel. Not that it's not okay to throw in the towel and give formula. That's not what I mean whatsoever. Everyone is different and everyone has their own breaking point, and I have absolutely no judgment for anybody who says I can't breastfeed anymore, I need to do formula, or for anybody who exclusively pumps, or for even people that just, breastfeeding from the get-go is too much for them and they give their babies formula from the beginning. I sincerely have no judgment whatsoever, because everyone is different and everyone's situation is different. But for me, this is what is what is important to me. And I was very proud of myself to stick it out, and we're still going at 8 months, and I really, and I want to knock on wood, I really don't see an end in the near future. He doesn't have any teeth yet, so we'll see what happens when he gets teeth, because one of the things that I have written down that he does is he does bite me, which is wonderful. I really kind of have to watch him. He'll usually bite when he's done nursing and he's just kind of pacifying, and so I have to like take him off as soon as he bites. I know that he's not hungry anymore, and so that's it. As soon as you bite me, you're done. Is kind of the attitude that I have. So we'll see what happens when he gets teeth. If he bites down on me really hard with teeth, I mean, ouch. Let me know, any of you who had biters and then what happened when they got teeth. I'd really love to hear some feedback on that. Anyways, what sort of other things that are going on with breastfeeding, just to give you some information, I do have an oversupply. I take fenugreek 3 times a day, 3 capsules 3 times a day to maintain my supply at what it is. If I lower it, then I don't have enough milk. So I'd rather have a little bit too much than not enough, so that's what I take. One of you from my last breastfeeding update asked me if I continually take fenugreek or if I just take it to give my milk a sort of like boost. And I answered that I only took it until my milk got up to a certain point, and then I stopped taking it and my milk always stayed up here. But this time it wasn't the case. As soon as I stopped taking fenugreek, my supply went down again. So I am taking fenugreek every single day. I smell of maple every single day, which is wonderful. Thank goodness my husband likes maple, because I just smell like maple. Anyways, he still sort of has a shallow latch, which kind of sucks. I really have to be adamant about taking him off, or else he'll just get lazy, and he just really prefers a shallow latch, and sometimes he just refuses to nurse unless I allow him to latch the way he wants. If he's really cranky or just really tired or just whatever the case may be, if he's just really upset and I try to make him go on properly, he'll just scream and refuse the breast, and so honestly I will just let him nurse with the shallow latch so long as it's not hurting me. If I'm tender or anything like that and he goes on with the shallow latch, I have to take him off because it's uncomfortable, and then if I allow myself to do it, then I'll be paying for it for days with sore nipples. So if I'm not sore and he's just really wanting to be on there shallow, I'll let him, but I really try to correct him every time. Other than that, I don't get sore nearly as often now. I think it's because my supply is up and he's not having to struggle so hard to get the milk. So that is just wonderful. Another huge thing is I think the bra that I was wearing before was too tight, and so it was kind of pushing my nipples in, and so now I have a bra that fits me a lot better, and so my nipples don't get as sore, and so I think it's a combination of those two things why my nipples aren't as sore. So that is just wonderful, to be able to just nurse whenever and not worry like, oh, I'm going to be sore because he just nursed like not long ago. It's just, it's wonderful. So yeah, I think that's everything, and I actually hear him crying downstairs. So someone has just woken up from his nap, and so he's going to be wanting his supper. So I'm going to end it at that. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them, comment or a private message, whatever. But that's it for this update, and I will see you tomorrow. Alright, bye. Ewan, look! Who's that? Is that the camera? Can you say hello? Say hello to YouTube. Someone just woke up and is happy. Yeah. Say hi. He still has a tired face. Yay! Clap hands. Oh, you are handsome. Yeah. Alright, now really this is the end of the video. Right. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.